In this video, we'll talk about how to balance a redox reaction in acidic media. So the first thing is look at the equation very carefully. You have the oxidation state of iron increasing from 2 plus to 3 plus. Increase in oxidation state is oxidation. Decrease in oxidation state, reduction in oxidation state is a reduction reaction. So first thing is you need to separate the oxidation and reduction reaction. So let's look at oxidation reaction. How do we balance it? So you have iron 2 plus becoming iron 3 plus. How many electrons are involved? Just one electron. And oil rig, oxidation is loss of electrons. The electrons are coming out. So let's hold on to this step for a second. Let's do the reduction reaction. So you have the oxidation states will be given to you in this reaction. So there's a decrease in oxidation state. Therefore, it's a redox reaction. You have reduction, oxidation, redox reaction. There's a reduction in oxidation state, therefore it's reduction reaction. So if you look at manganese, you have one manganese, you check. So how do I account for the oxygens? By adding water. So I just added H2O here. But look at this. How many oxygens do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why you have 4 over there. That's because you have to account for every single oxygen. Wait a second. In this process, you added hydrogens. How do I add the account for each and every single hydrogen? You add protons. So I add protons on the left-hand side. So how many protons should I add? That's my next question. So look at this. You have 8 hydrogens. So I add 8 protons. So for everything seems perfect. One thing we haven't accounted for is the number of electrons. If 7 plus needs to become 2 plus, how many electrons are involved? 5 electrons. So there is a shift in 5 electrons. So again, oil rig. Remember oil rig. Reduction is gain of electrons. So how many electrons did it gain? 5 electrons. I have 5 electrons there. Alright, so looking at the reduction reaction very carefully, you have 5 electrons. Well, look at the oxidation reaction. Well, originally you have only 1 electron. How do I account for every single electron? So I need to multiply every single thing by 5. Okay, I need to add a 5 here. So I have 5 Fe2 plus, 5 Fe3 plus, 5 electrons. So now let me add both these reactions. I have this is the final oxidation, final reduction reaction. So I add them. How do I add them? Add all the reactants first, add all the products then, put them together. So here is my equation. Again, I forgot to add 5 over there, so that's 5. So my final reaction is this. That's great, but I have 5 electrons on this side, 5 electrons on that side, so I cross them off. So my final reaction in acidic media is 5 iron 2 plus 8 protons. I have 8 protons, Mn7 plus, then Mn2 plus, then I have 4 H2O, and yes, I should have had 5 Fe3 plus. Probably that doesn't show up pretty well, so that's 5 Fe3 plus. That's my balanced reaction in acidic media. Alright?